All right. Anyway, we back. Today we are doing a video. We're reacting to Kevin Samuels video. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. This video is called "So I'm Supposed to Settle for a Regular Type Dude." So y'all should already see a thumbnail. Y'all should already see what we got going on the screen right now. Let's go ahead and get into it, man.
I'm supposed to settle for a regular type dude.
How tall are you?
I am 5'3".
Dress size?
And before he gets into this, right? A regular type dude. Y'all see what we're working with right here. Y'all see what we're working with right here. And for women to say a regular type dude, that's pretty much like 9 to 5, blue collar, white collar, construction worker type stuff like that. Or a white collar, like accountant, stuff like that, you know? And a lot of people want this 6-figure man, high value man. So we're going to get into this. So he's better. Let me go ahead and run it back. But I just wanted to explain it to y'all real quick. Let's go and get it.
I'm supposed to settle for a regular type dude.
How tall are you?
I am 5'3".
Dress size?
I am a medium.
Dress size? Number?
Move this back.
A 10.
How much did you weigh the last time you weighed yourself?
157.
She look like 150 nothing.
Shower, just your natural face.
She look like 150 nothing. I ain't gonna lie to
What
y'all.
would you rank your
My
looks?
natural face.
Okay, fresh face out of the shower, your natural face. You can't use 7. What would you rank yourself? 1 to 10.
Welcome to episode 1 of the podcast. You know what I'm saying?
A 6.
Okay. A 6 is right above average. A 5 is average, right? You're 5'3", 100, dress size 10, so that's above average weight. 5'3", you should be roughly dress size 4. 4'6", 125 pounds. Even if I believe you're 157, 160, you're almost 33 pounds, 33% over your ideal target weight. And you have to listen. If you're
This is the thing. They always instead of saying I can always lose the weight, why don't you just lose the weight and then talk? You feel me? Like this real shit. Like this.
if you're average to cute looking,
You know you should, but you're not.
if you're below average health from a weight standpoint, and you have 2 children, overall, does that make you below average, average, or above average? Factor all those things in together.
Average.
So why should you get anything over? Then why should you get above average? What do you mean settle for? You should get what you are.
I see millionaires with average women all the time.
They don't have big chest tattoos either, and 2 other kids. Man, I'm just saying. Okay, I want to. No. I mean, let's be honest. Why should an average woman say she's settling for an average man? Maybe.
That's facts though. That's facts. Like why you feel like you're here and you should get something that's up here, right? Like
Nothing wrong with it. Wait.
I'm gonna try to have my responses not so
So
long.
I should just settle.
Trying to keep it at 30 minutes.
Listen. You said so I should just settle for an average guy, and I'm like, you're an average woman. Why should you not get?
I would be settling. I mean, nothing
Why
wrong with it.
why would you be settling and he wouldn't? So what would he be doing? Would he be upgrading?
He don't got no money. So if he don't have no,
Fellas, get your pockets up, man. Get your money up, man. You heard? That's how a lot of women. That's how a lot of women think. Not all of them, but that's how a lot of them think. You're an average man if you ain't got money. Like he ain't got no money, so that's why you're selling. But what that mean? He ain't got no money. That just means he's probably like a $40,000, $42,000, maybe $45,000 annual earner. But he ain't got no money because he can't take you out to cross the world, all these trips, bring the kids with you. Hey, man.
no money.
You ain't finding enough for no money.
I'm not finding it for the money.
No.
You see her face? Like she just couldn't believe that. Like, what you mean I'm not finding for no money? You know why? Because a lot of y'all betas be in these women DMs talking about, oh, you beautiful this, you beautiful that, and you, bro, stop the cap. Beautiful in your own way, but stop the cap. Y'all be gassing them up more than what they are. Like, let's keep it real. Y'all be gassing them up more than what they are. And that's why they're delusional like this, because it's like, well, all these men say I'm so beautiful and so fine. They all want to take me out to eat and get to know me. Yeah, so they can and be gone. What are you talking about?
You're 6.
Women
You're 5. You're 5. You
millionaires.
said you're 6, ma'am. You said you're 6. You don't get money. You get second shift at the plant. Did you go to college?
No, I didn't.
Okay, ma'am. So
I have my own business.
congratulations. Don't care, ma'am. You got 2 children, and you said you are 6. I give you 5, 6. Your numbers together would be average. So why? So an average man would be upgrading to get you.
Look, I didn't say all that.
I'm asking, ma'am, because I'm
Answer the question.
Having a conversation.
She's trying to
You said you'd be settling, so by
round it.
extension, he would
Okay,
be.
so I guess we'll be settling for each other.
Well, no.
wow.
But my issue is,
Wow.
you said settling for him. That means you'd be getting something less than what you deserve. When we settle, we get
Because
less.
I already have everything that I need. If he's
So for
not
man-
adding to me, then that would be settling, right?
Fabian, I want you to understand what I asked you last night. I asked this question oftentimes with black women. If you have to work as hard today or harder if you want children with a husband, would you rather have a husband or be single? And almost 100% of the time, black women would say, if I have to work as hard as I am today with a husband, I'd rather be single. Because a husband is not, just by being a man ain't enough. He's supposed to make her life easier. That is why I have no problem telling women to die alone.
Exactly.
It is not our job to make women's lives easier. It's our job to protect, provide. But that's not necessarily easy. It's harder. Relationships are hard. So, ma'am, you got all the things you need, except somebody to share life with. And the man who can meet your standards, okay? Can he meet other women's standards? Okay, then why should he not get the best? If he can meet your high standard, he can meet another woman's standard. And all I'm saying is that why should a man have to settle for a woman with 2 kids? Because you got a business?
They don't have, Kevin, they don't have to settle for me.
But you said you'd be settling for him.
Okay, just like you, Kevin, you say that high value men are supposed to have money, right? That's what you say. So if they don't have money, that means their value is low, right?
No.
And you go off women.
No. If you want to know, high value men, that's a completely different component. That's less than 10% of men.
She ain't get no damn high value man. High value man. No man that makes 6 figures and up annually is gonna like willingly get with a woman who has 2 kids and a woman who's not physically fit or disciplined because she's not disciplined in the gym or at the table. So why is he gonna get with you and not get with a woman who is on that program? You know what I'm saying? Like, she'll be selling for you. So this woman is so delusional. It's crazy.
And high value men get high value women. Women who are in high demand.
Right.
That's not your category.
Nope.
Because I got kids, right?
You're not, ma'am. No, yes.
Because you got kids, all these tattoos that don't look appealing. They look like some ghetto ass tattoos. Out of shape. You get to tell, like, if you can like really read it, you can tell her attitude. You feel me? Like, man.
Would you say that you're a woman that's in high demand or most wanted?
I mean, yeah, I could be. I mean, Yeah.
You could be.
If I
So
take
okay.
care-
So
I take care. Can I
man,
tell you?
listen.
Can I tell you about?
Don't
Can
hold
I
on.
tell you about myself?
Hold on.
You see?
Ma'am, you're 37
You see?
with 2 children.
You can see that. You can see that.
Where in the world do women who are average to above average, average to cute,
Let me bring this light.
who are a little overweight with 2 kids, where are these women in high demand?
Let me get my lights situated.
No, man, I asked a very specific question. It's not, because you're working
you're right,
yourself.
right.
That's fine, but that doesn't mean you're in high demand.
I can get there. Can I?
And see,
So you mean to tell me if I can lose 20 pounds and
80 years ago with a woman in your position, even without the children, 80 years ago would a woman in your position be with the top 10% man?
You said
80 years ago.
You heard that
80
question.
years
Stop the
ago.
cap.
Would she be
You heard what he
with a man
said.
in the top 10% of all men? 80 years ago.
Yeah.
Get the fuck.
No. There are a limited amount of these men to go around.
Delusion.
Just want you guys to understand.
Delusion,
especially black
man.
men,
Delusion.
You're an average woman by
Never.
any stretch of the imagination. And I think that's being fair. Average at best is more likely the term. Average at best would be pretty fair.
You see that attitude? You see it? Did you see it?
But listen.
Trying to tell y'all.
I'm listening.
But the issue.
You see that? You see the attitude? Because she don't like what he said. He tell you some real shit. Oh, you thought you was up there. You thought you was up there. He was like, you're not that fine to get money. And like a man is selling for you type of thing. Like, you got 2 kids. I don't care about the school, but you just got 2 kids and talk about you got a business, you got everything you need, but you ain't got no man. What you talking about? Stop the cap.
So I got to settle for an average man.
Stop the cap.
That's not settling. That's getting what you can afford to buy on the sexual marketplace.
Okay, so if I wanted a high value man, what do I do?
You can't do shit, lady. Nah, all jokes aside though. You can't do nothing. Like, don't no high value man want no woman like that. Period. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do.
Be reincarnated.
There's nothing you can do.
You can't get one. I'm gonna be honest, you can't. You're 37 with 2 kids.
I'm gonna let y'all know like this. Most average men, I would say I don't know how value men. I'm average like motherfucker. You feel me? Like, stop the cap. Average. You feel me? Don't no average man want no woman like this. The attitude, the need to be right, fucking disagree. I'm telling you how it is from a man's perspective, and you're trying to argue with me. I'm a man telling you. And Kevin Samuels is a high value man, and he's telling you high value men don't want you. We got these, not we, but they had these model looking women. You feel me? Like size 2, size 4, Bombay's 8s, 9s, 10s. You think you're gonna sell for a 6? They got 8, 9s, and 10s with no kids. But I'm gonna sell for a 6 with 2 kids. This is in the face. Out of shape, just.
But they're less than 10% of the men.
Stop
Why
the
would
cap.
he pick you over a woman with no children?
But Kevin, I talk to pretty good high value. I go on dates with high caliber men.
Yes, they will go on dates with you. They will talk to you. They'll have sex with you.
We talk about marriage.
Talk about it, but they ain't proposing to your ass. What you talking about? They take you, ladies, they'll take you out on dates. They will have sex with you, talk to you on the phone, all this stuff, but they will not put a ring on your finger. They will not propose to you. What are you talking about? That's the end goal. That's the end game to a new chapter. You can't ever get there. Come on,
We
man.
talk about marriage.
I want you to understand this is what the issue is, because I've talked about this for a year and a half, because men will deal with you. What man of value, who is a high value man recognized by other men of value, what man that fits in that category is seriously vetting you to be a wife today?
I'm talking to someone now. I've been dating this guy now who pretty high value, and we've been talking.
How
about
old is he?
He's 50.
He said venting for marriage, as in like
What makes him high value?
proposing to
He
you.
owns his own car dealership, and he has multiple businesses. He owns houses.
By the way, high value has more to do than just having money. By the way,
He's doing pretty good for himself. He's
Okay.
probably not rich, but
Ma'am, being high value is more than just money.
he got a good head on his shoulders. He got a good personality. He take care of himself. He work out. He don't even look like he
Oh,
takes
Jesus Christ, ma'am.
that has nothing to do with it.
I'm trying to be reasonable, but it's more than just money. And I'm saying a man like, okay, why would a man? How can I say this without sounding rude?
Kevin, just
I'm trying to. Why would a man who has this going on, and what state are you in?
I am in Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay, I didn't. I just said state. But anyway, why would a man?
I ain't gonna lie, she's like a 4. I'm gonna just keep it
choose
above.
a woman like
She's a
that?
4.
Okay, if you say he's high value, to me, when I talk about high value, it's not just money. It's over a period of time. It's what you do. It's also men of value must recognize you as a peer or a potential peer. You got to have a network of high value men and others, and you must be useful to others in a group. So you judge a man not just on his money, by his network, by other men who say, yeah, that's a man of value. He's a mover or shaker.
Yeah,
Most eligible. Okay, man, but these men don't settle. They don't settle. They don't get women who are. There are men on YouTube right now saying, I don't know what I'm talking about being high value. But here's one thing that they do agree with me on. They don't take a woman with children. They don't. I've had men who vehemently disagree with me on a lot of things. They don't listen to me, but unanimously, we don't take another man's children because that's not even in their mindset. They don't.
And y'all ladies better listen to this, man. Y'all ladies better listen to this. Because a lot of y'all women be like, my children are a package, this is a package deal. And try to make it seem, try to talk to the men as if like, I don't know, like, y'all try to talk to the men as if like, I don't know even how to explain this, but y'all come at the men so foul on some, they should, shit, like, they should be not deserving, but they should be like proud of the fact that you come and hear something like, "Oh, we back, my bad." But like I was saying, my battery died. I had to change the battery. But that's not his kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all coming at man like, "Oh, I'm a package deal. Come with these kids." Okay, well, you should be treating that man like a king for real. For real, twice as much as a woman who has no kids will treat a man like a king. Because he has to take on that responsibility to take care of you and them while they're in the household. And even sometimes when they leave the household, my kid's going to go to college, you have to worry about them. No, because if they ain't got something in college, they're going to need some help, right? Who you going to look at? The man for extra help, right? That's your husband. That's how you're going to look at it. But that's not his kid. That's not his seed. So, and even if that happens or doesn't happen, that's just the risk that the man has to take to get with you, like for being with you. That is the bullet that man has to buy. Like, am I willing to take on this extra responsibility? Aside of, okay, this is my wife. If y'all get married, this is my wife, and I'm gonna marry her. That means I have to sing this to her, all that other stuff. She has baggage that comes with her. I'm sorry to say, kids are baggage. If some people are sensitive to that, but kids are baggage for a man. However you want to put it, that's baggage. That's an extra responsibility. Don't be like, oh, he don't need to take care of nothing. Okay, let him have another kid and him buy his kid something for their birthday, but don't buy nothing for your kid's birthday. You're gonna feel some type of way, right? Exactly. Get back to it.
So you ladies can call it what you want, and I'm thinking, how long have y'all been dating?
2 weeks now.
Holy. She said this man talked to her about marriage and they've been only dating for 2 weeks. Whoo, shit. The delusion is real.
I said seriously, but considering you to be a wife in 2 weeks, ma'am. Yeah.
We just been. I said we've been talking about it.
Man,
What man? Ladies, if a man talks to you about marriage after 2 weeks, he's probably running fucking game on your ass. I ain't ever gonna cap. He probably running game because what man knows you well enough to say I want to marry you after 2? I understand that this man in particular is like, I think she said he's like 50 something. But come on, let's keep it real, G. Let's keep it real, G. My man running game, NBA championship, NFL championship, Hall of Fame, game time.
that's what I'm saying, man.
Cap.
I said, what man of value who's recognized by other men of value is seriously vetting you to be a wife? And you said this man, you ain't even known this dude but 2 weeks.
From the streets, I'm a bitch from the streets. I get the money.
The only reason I'm pushing this hard, man, is because it triggers me when I hear average women talking about settling for average men. And I'll be honest.
Why do it trigger you?
Because you'd be lucky to get an average man. He would be settling for you.
That's facts.
He would be settling for you. To have to deal with you, 2 children from somebody else. Yes, man, that's why. Because
say something. Okay.
you asked, let me finish. He'd be settling for you. Because you,
Let the man finish. God damn.
amongst other things, yes.
I mean, I'm a good person to get along with. So.
That may be, ma'am. That may be. You could be a perfectly lovely person, but there are other women who are perfectly lovely people who are childless and more physically appealing.
That's fine. Like, I mean.
So that means, man, by definition, see, that's the thing. The kind of men you ladies talk about you want, they are rare. They are for every man that falls into your.
You see that face? Like, what? No, they're everywhere. What? You saw the face? Let's run it back. Hold on. Let's run it back. Look at this facial expression.
Definition. See, that's the thing. The kind of men
Look at her
you
face.
ladies talk about you want, they are rare. They are for every man that falls into your category. There are thousands of women that want him.
Delusion.
He don't have one wife.
Delusion.
That's
But
why.
you telling he gonna have a lot of wives. I mean,
No. He gonna have a lot. He gonna cheat a lot, but he ain't gonna have one wife. He can only marry one person. It's called bigotry. All right, that's enough. No, that's enough. You can only have one wife. Don't. No. That's all. You can only have one wife. Nope. You sat there and why did you marry your baby daddy? This is
We grew apart.
Oh, Jesus, don't say it. You grew up. Whew, softball. You grew apart. Was that before or after the second child?
The second child.
Ladies. I'm gonna hurt. This may hurt a lot of hearts, but I'm gonna just tell her how it is. Y'all need to. This is some real shit, right? Having a kid is serious. You gotta stop having kids because you want to have kids. It has more to do than just you, right? It has to do more than I can't even say it. But it's more than just about you. It's more than just about you. I didn't talk to people that I know, a lot of female friends who are either trying to have kids or had kids, and it's always the same. Like, oh, I can have kids. I don't need to. We don't necessarily need to be together or be married. You know. I always want to have kids, and I always want to be mom. I always want to be, stuff like that. I'm just like, that's selfish as shit. You're not thinking about nobody but yourself. What about this kid? How is it fair that this kid has to grow up in a world without both parents. As crazy and as hard as the world is, you still think that it's okay for, I don't need to dad here. I do all by myself. I'm independent. Or I play both roles, mommy and daddy. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Neither parent can play both parts. Stop saying that. Father's Day comes around, I always see mothers say, oh, happy Father's Day to me. No. No. It's not how that works. A mother cannot teach a boy, a young boy growing to be a man, i.e. her son, how to be a man. She can't. She can do her best, but she can't teach a boy how to be a man because she doesn't know how to be a man herself. Only a man can teach a boy how to be a man. And I'm not talking about a grown boy teaching a younger boy how to be. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a real man, a grown real man. Not no real. I ain't talking about that. A real man teaching the boy how to be a man. A woman cannot do that. It's impossible. That's like saying a man can teach a young girl how to be a woman. No, he can't. It's impossible. He can do his best. He can look at some videos, wherever he thinks. No, you can't though. You don't have any here. Like that comes from within. Like there's nothing you can read or learn that's going to teach you how to do that. On top of it, you don't have the same anatomy. You don't have the same body parts. You can't teach a female how to do that. A woman can't teach a boy how to be a man. It's hard enough for a woman to teach a boy how to piss in the toilet. How's she gonna show you? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta keep it a beam, man. Y'all be like, stop the cap, for real. Let's get back to the video.
We was getting into arguments and stuff, so.
So, and how long?
Oh, she was saying that they grew apart. All right, well, ladies. This is where I was going with this. This may hurt a lot of hearts, but I don't care. You need to require marriage before you have a kid with the man. Period. If that shit don't work when y'all married, then that shit, I don't know what to go from there. But stop just having kids by different men and not even being married. I know a couple of people in this situation. Don't take it personally. I'm just saying how it is. If nobody has told you this like this, raw, and you taking this as if I'm just so mean and rude, and you're taking this however you're taking this shit. I'm not responsible for how you're taking it because you make this whole decision. Right? But why are you having kids outside of marriage? Why are you giving a man the highest honor in your entire life, which is your womb? Why are you giving a man that highest honor without having him marry you? Why? Your body, your choice. Okay, let's make better decisions and get married first. How about that? Or if not, then why don't you use protection if you don't plan on marrying this man? Or if y'all just fucking around. Like, I mean, we all not perfect because we all done fucked around and did some shit. You feel me? I'm not perfect. I ain't gonna sit here and be like, I'm perfect, Angel. But hell no, I ain't no perfect. The fuck? I'll fall just in this category with y'all. Except for I was married before I had a kid. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, like, we all make poor decisions in general. But we can't blame other people for our decisions and expect other people to take us as if we are valued as what we were before we had all this extra baggage. You know what I'm saying? You can't. A man shouldn't be. You stop putting your value as if you don't have all this baggage with you. Men and women. Men and women. Stop making it seem like you're up here when you're down here. You want to be up here. You put your value up there, but in actuality, you're down here. So let's not be delusional with what we are in life.
Yep.
We was together since we were teenagers.
See, that's the problem. There's another problem, man. You get no higher than your baby daddy. Because men look at a woman and they should look at her children, because men say, I'm not going to go raise a lesser man's child. That's what happens.
You think all men think like that?
Yes.
You think I got 1 million subscribers on each platform? Because
Yes, we all think like that. Whether y'all want to accept it or not, that's how we all think. Whoever's watching this, that's how we all think. That is something that we have to accept. And y'all have to realize that shit. Like, that's something that men have to... So all you ladies that have kids, I don't want nobody to get fucking triggered and stuff, but I'm just telling you some real shit. Nobody wants to do that. Will we accept it? Yes, if you make it worth our whiles. But you better stay right there. It has to be worth our while, because we're taking on this extra baggage that we don't need to. We could have got somebody that didn't have a kid. Women too. They could get with somebody who doesn't have a kid. You ain't gotta worry about no man that have to pay child support, deal with baby mama, all this other shit. It goes both ways. So I'm not targeting women. I ain't targeting men. I'm targeting y'all both.
I don't know what I'm talking about. You think I can do this night in, night out, and people co-sign? Ma'am, y'all would be better off to realize that more men think like this because the results show they do. You're almost like a mirror copy of Average at Best. The video that sparked a lot of this. She only had 1 kid, you got 2. Yes.
You trying to make it seem like I'm you trying to...
I'm saying, I'm making it seem, no, I want you to understand that how we came in is the same thing that she said. You saying I would have to settle for an average man. And this is a men's platform. What do you think you were saying to all the men that are average men when you say that you will be settling for them? 50% of men are average or below. You don't have a problem offending them.
I'm average as fuck. I ain't gonna cap. I got potential. Average as fuck though at the moment.
No, I don't want to...
When you
Real
settle for, okay, man.
Average as fuck. I'm gonna keep it real. I know where I'm at.
Make you feel good.
And I know where I'm trying to get. So I'm putting that work in.
A lot of people say...
But I know where I'm at.
I said I settle for... No, see, when a woman doesn't answer a question directly, she's attempting to be deceptive.
Yes, I'll be mad. Yeah, I'll be mad.
Right, thank you. So don't play with me. So when you say you're going to settle for an average man, you don't mind offending them. So I have no problem telling you why I think it's crazy for an average woman. Average, you say you're 5 or 6, I'll give you a 6, 5, 6. Okay, fine. But all the other things, man, puts you below average. I want you to listen. Let's take it away from you and me. Let's take it away from you and me and looks and everything else because it's too personal. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's reset the table. Okay. Where would it make sense for a high school graduate who graduated with a C, a 2.0, a 2.0, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would it make sense somebody like that demanding to get into Harvard, Princeton, MIT, Stanford?
No.
Would they be settling for junior college?
No.
You're JUCO. Junior college. 2.0. But the way you talk and women like yourself talk is like you deserve to get into Princeton, Harvard, MIT, Stanford. When you're a 2.0, going to junior college.
Can I say something?
Sure. I mean, and understand, people go to junior college and get associates, decide to go to junior college and go to a 4-year, and it would be far better in the world for women who are average to get with an average man, because an average man provides a woman options. But I don't want you to get with an average man and feel like you're settling. You need to treat that man with respect, because a man is worth more than a goddamn paycheck.
I would never. If I'm in a relationship with somebody, why would I disrespect them?
I'm talking about women in general. And, you disrespected them by saying settling. That's why. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. Saying I'm settling is a condescending, disrespectful tone. Just like you say, you would feel some kind of way if I said I settled for you. But my grandmother settled for my grandmother had a 6th grade education. My grandfather had a 4th grade education. She settled for him and gave us a family legacy that we are still trying to measure up to. We are not doing nearly as well as the people who had less education and more hard circumstances in the black community before us. We are not good stewards of their legacy. And part of the reason is because our women are so out of line. You think you're settling or should get more, and you can't get more. There are only a handful of these men, but the rest of women get men who roughly around their area. Yes, it's okay to want something better. It's okay to graduate with a 2.0 and want to get into Princeton and want better, but you got to be realistic and pick. Now, again, everybody who thinks I'm being a little harsh or whatever, she's 37 with 2 kids and still hasn't put together any real thought about what a marriage or a relationship should be. But y'all focus on my tone and my delivery and this and that. And all I'm sitting here trying to do is tell women like you, ma'am, that you would be life is better with somebody on your level. And understand something. I'm going to say this and I'll let you speak.
That's facts, though.
If I put you with a high value man.
For men and women. Life is better with somebody on your level. It's better to go through life. If you're only making $40,000, $30,000, it's better to be with somebody. If you're a man or a woman, to even be with somebody that's making the same amount as you, than to not have nobody at all. That's double the income in the household. I'd rather be alone and die alone. Or even if you have a kid and somebody's making less than, let's just say you make $30,000. And the person the dude you with make $20,000. Let's hypothetically talk. You make $30,000, he made $20,000. It's probably still better to be with that dude, especially if you have a kid. Because he may have extra time off than you do. Somebody got to watch the kid. Who going to watch the kid? You can't expect to just find a man, you make $30,000. You're not up to par with what men that make that caliber of money, that amount of money make. You can't get those men. But it's better that you have some men than no man. I'm not talking about a man that just don't do nothing, that don't care, give you a hard time, give you stress. I ain't talking about no man like that. I'm talking about a man that is on his grind, on his job, provides, goes to work. Solid man. His pockets may not be what you want them to be, but he is a solid man. He does his part. That's better to have a man like that, what you making and whatever he's bringing in, especially with your kid, than have a man or not have a man at all. And all the responsibility and all the burden is just on you. Oh, this guy's taking me out there, taking me out there. Okay, cool. That's nice. How long that should go last? Oh, this is a 5-month contract. It's a 6-month contract, 3-month contract, 1-month contract with this dude, that dude, this dude, that dude. You slanging that thing to straight digging you out. End of the day, who you with? Back and forth. Till you what? Till nobody wants you no more. At the end of the day, you've been going from this guy, that guy, this guy flying you out, all these guys. Because if a guy got money flying you out, ain't nothing but that ain't nothing but dinner. Oh, let me fly you out and get that. Y'all thinking like, oh, fly me out. Oh, I feel like, okay, cool. But do he really want you like that, or are you just trying to get him guts though? Let's give it a bean. Stop playing yourself.
And you were his wife, and you went around these places, do you feel like you would fit in a room with these women, their wives?
Yes, because I'm classy. I'm not a ratchet type of woman.
Say you're ratchet.
I know how to speak. I know how to drink from a glass.
Ma'am, they would look at your chest tattoo and
I
could cover that with makeup, Kevin. I wouldn't even have this type of
Okay. And see, that's another thing. I've had so many women who were married to these kind of men say these women have no idea how snarky and how vicious these women can be.
And I got this when I was young.
Nobody cares.
She got 2 kids out of wedlock, man.
Nobody cares when you got it, because a lot of women go, oh, I got this when I was younger. Oh, I had these kids when I was younger. I made a mistake because I was young. Stop blaming you was young. Unless you was under the age of 18, you was not young. Unless before you knew about sex ed, you was not young. Once you learn about sex ed, you can't, there ain't no excuse. I was young. I had these kids because I was young, and I thought, no. And a lot of times that falls back on your parents for not educating you enough. But let's just keep it a buck. Like, stop the cap, man. That's excuses, man. If a man made the same excuse, y'all wouldn't care. Y'all wouldn't give a damn. Y'all wouldn't give a... Why you only make $4,000 a year? Well, because, when I was young, I kind of messed up. I wasn't really focused on going to college and da-da-da. Y'all don't give a damn about that. If a man said that, y'all won't give a damn. So you think men gonna care about this? Oh, I got this when I was young. Get it removed then. You ain't gonna do that though, huh? Yeah, I thought so.
All the woman would have to do is like, oh, hey, how you doing? Hey, Roger, here's your wife. Hey, Miss Cleveland. Hey, how you doing? So, Roger, yeah, he's a VP of marketing, And where'd you graduate from college? What? Ohio? State? Michigan? BT? Oh, you didn't graduate. Oh, you didn't graduate from college. Okay, all right.
Mr. Kevin.
No, I'm just telling. Okay, never mind. They don't get it. They don't get it.
Can I say something? You said
you can say something. Go ahead.
I thought you said like college and all of that type of stuff didn't matter.
I said to men it doesn't matter, but I asked you being in the room with their wives. When you're in with the soccer moms and the 4-H club, in the junior league and all these other women, women size you up. They're looking at everything about you, and you know how women can be. And if you don't, let me tell you, these women, they look at everything.
But I
all right, never mind. It's enough. It's enough.
Can I? You said
yeah. At the end of the day, no, you don't get a high value men want something for their value. You may be a perfectly lovely woman, but they're limited in supply. And if you had as many options as he does, would you settle for a man like you? Would you settle for a woman like you? Would you do that? If you had as many options as men as he has in women, would you settle for you?
Yes, I would.
That's fucking cap.
Outside of your mind.
I'm out of here, man. That's fucking cap. Hey, we out of here, man. Thanks for watching the podcast, man. Hey, next episode comes soon. Subscribe, comment, like, let me know what you thought. This motherfucker cap is shit, man. We out of here, man. What the fuck she talking about? Yes, I would. Man, y'all. Man, fucking cap, man. Let's turn the camera off, man. This is fucking cap, bro.